Hey guys, I'm going to talk to you about two separate terms today. Some people may find them mutually exclusive. That's just a statistical way of saying that these two events uh, don't have any high probability of occurring at the same time with the same individual. But it's violence and medical errors. Those are the two terms or phrases that I'm going to talk about today. The definition of violence is an act that causes injury, abuse, damage, or destruction. The government controlled media constantly use the term gun violence in our society. Always, always, always use gun violence. Well, the FBI has statistics on violence in America, and one of the graphs I'll show you is specifically about guns, right? So, uh, it's another twisting of words, right? They use the term gun violence, but it's usually violence that's caused by guns. When it comes to medical errors, the definition of medical error is a preventable adverse effect of care. Now, I believe that's just a nice way of saying violence. Okay? How different is violence from guns different from medical errors? Medical errors are still an act that cause injury, abuse, damage, and destruction. So again, medical errors are just a nice way to describe violence. So I'll show in the U.S. the top 10 uh, causes of death in the U.S. And number 3 is medical errors, and number 4 is accidents. And that comes from International Medical Journal. And notice in another graph, I'll show the CDC's listing of the same thing, right? The top 10 causes of death in the U.S. And notice, I can't say number 3 because that'll get the video banned, but number 4 lists unintentional injuries. That's pretty strange that they would say that, and compare that to the top 10 death chart that I'll show. So my point is you can't have it both ways. Violence is violence. Medical errors are violence, right? So the charts show that we have about 10,000 episodes per year in this country of violence caused by guns. And we also can show that we have over 250,000 episodes of deaths in this country caused by medicine. So why isn't FBI investigating hospital deaths? Maybe it has something to do with our indoctrination, right? So we're constantly taught that some of these jobs in our society we're supposed to idolize, right? We're supposed to have idols in our society to look up to aspire to. And does the fact that the medical errors are veiled in a white coat and white is seen as pure in our society have anything to do with our reaction to the violence? Maybe that's something we should think about, on a daily basis. Think about these terms and phrases like I've always said, and decide for yourself, is this violence? Are medical errors violence? And I believe the past 2 years help prove that indeed it is. Have a good day.